Hey everyone, I hope you're doing great. Today I want to get real and share my journey with journey in English. It's been a long round and honestly I'm still not at the level I don't want to be at, but I be learning so much. Alone the way and think it's important to talk about that struggles, the growth, their experiences, and had so grab for you're into because I'm about to deep into my English learning journey. Let's start with the Davises. Uh, when did I start learning English? Well, I first encountered it in school. Like most people, English was just another subject on the table. Is what the standard stuff, grammar, vocabulary, and all those. These are so failed so far more moved from real life. It was until a health school that I started getting more involved with the lunch wish bait. Even then, I was more at risk work drugs than something I was passionate about. I remember struggling through those first years, not fully understanding the importance of a language beyond just passing tests, but that the thing about learning a language is so easy to use go through the mushrooms, especially when I something doing your viscose is expanded of you, not because you truly want to connect with it. So let's talk about the challengers and phase. Oh man, where do I start? The biggest handle for my was speaking is alive and all vowel. I knew the rules, but when come to actually speaking, everything just froze up. It was like my brain would go into panic mode. I was constantly thinking, I'm saying this right. Is this grammar correct? Will people understand me? I felt like I couldn't fully express myself, and that was really frustrating. And the more I think about it, the worse I got. It's so typical, right? Oversighting and then wasting stuck in your jet. And let's be real, this isn't just a challenge for beginners. It be at the level, and oh now I still feel that sometimes, especially in conversations with native speakers, and easy to feel like you're not measuring up. So, how did I overcome those challenges? To be honest, there's not one magical trick or method that instantly fixes everything. It's more about pouring the work and being patient with yourself. I started practicing with online tools, language apps, listening, those kind of things. But just the thing, they didn't help me my connect with the language on deeper level. I was just going through the mush shops, watching movies and TV shows in English was useful, though I tried to imitate. They were people spoke, the flow of conversations, the way they used slang and expressions is wasn't perfect, but I started to make my feel more comfortable with the reading of the language, and for my dad was key just getting into the floor and understanding what you're doing now sounds perfect, and that's totally fine. But the real turning point for my camp when I started teaching English, he Joe heard me read teaching. I now you think that if you are not confident in your own skills, teaching others will just make things worse. But for me, it was the opposite. Setting into a classroom as the teacher actually forced me to confront my own limitations. It was just about nothing, grammar rules or vocabulary and minor. It was about making that connection with people and figuring out to speaking things in ways that made it irresistible for them. In a weird way, it's helped me understand English better because I had to break it down and make digestible for others, and that when their language stuff feel like this instantly thing I had to conquer and more like a tool to connect with others. But the most incredible thing about teaching wasn't just the learning, it was the feeling of helping someone else reach that aha moment when something clicked for them. That's the best part of teaching. You are there things, then grabs and concept. You realize that you are part of their journey, and that's propose you are growing into their progress becomes you progress from students than do from she textbooks stamps is jumbling and is give you this sense on fulfillment that is just priceless. I never expecting in teaching to be so rewarding, and I think that way I fell in love with it. But in IMB once, even after that teaching experience, I still not feel like my English is when it's still be I mean, sure, I colleague enough conversation that there are still words I fall short. So, to anyone out there, you feels like they're not where they should be with their English, you know that you are not alone. Keep going, keep practicing, and do a bit you hard on yourself. You are doing great. We all are. Thanks for listening to my story and help you to find something in that resonates with you. And I'd love to hear about your experience with learning English. Let's keep the conversation going until now.